With its 21 hairpin bends, the 13.8-kilometre climb to the summit of Alpe d'Huez is one of the toughest tests facing any rider contesting the Tour. In 1986, it was the setting for the most famous battle in the race's history. One cycling photographer was fortunate enough to watch the action unfold just 3 bends from the finish.
I'm Graham Watson. I was there at Alpe d'Huez in 1986. It was electrifying. There were a lot of French fans cheering for Hinault that day, and an awful lot of other people cheering for Greg LeMond, the American, the challenger, the expected challenger for the yellow jersey. So the atmosphere was incredible. It was unbelievable. It was just electrifying.
12 months earlier, Greg LeMond had helped his team captain, Bernard Hinault, win a 5th Tour de France.
Greg would have possibly won the 1985 Tour de France. Hinault won it instead, his teammate, and then Hinault said to Greg, next year, 1986, it's your turn to win. And then Hinault suddenly changed that plan during the Tour de France and took the initiative and went away and took over the race lead by about 5 minutes and left Greg not knowing what to do.
Hinault's attacks that year cast doubt on his promise, but the Frenchman struggled on stage 17, allowing LeMond to take the yellow jersey, a first for a rider from the USA. On stage 18, Hinault went again, but LeMond followed, leaving the peloton behind. The stage and the Tour would be decided on those 21 hairpins.
I knew that Hinault and LeMond were already away before Alpe d'Huez began. What we didn't know was how far in front they were and whether they'd still be together when they got to where I was. I chose what they call virage number 3, which is a hairpin bend about 1,500 metres from the top. And it's the one area of Alpe d'Huez where you can actually look down below you for about 2 or 3 kilometres and actually watch the race coming up towards you through the crowd. I was on the outside of the bend, which gave me a clearer view of the road as they came up. And also I wanted a shot of the Alps in the background and all the spectators as well. I saw these 2 gladiators, very famous names, potentially the winner of the Tour de France. The sun is shining, the sweat is glistening, both sets of eyes are looking straight up the mountain in front of them so they know exactly where they're going. The crowds are just cheering them on like crazy. Their chests were puffed up and they were riding through these thousands of people to get to the summit of the mountain. It was just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. They'd passed me with about 1,500 metres to go and they got to the summit together. They approached the finish line. At this point, normally in the Tour de France, if you're the yellow jersey, if you're virtually the race leader, the race winner, you let someone else win the stage. So at the very end, LeMond let Hinault cross the line just by a few inches. Their job was done. One of them would win the Tour de France.
And that was LeMond, who sealed overall victory, the first of 3 titles, just 6 days later. Hinault, meanwhile, finished second and as king of the mountains in what was his final tour.
There are other rivalries out there, but theirs is unique. Hinault was a 5-time Tour de France winner, and Greg was always snapping at his heels, even from within his own team. It definitely wasn't pure friendship, it was respect, but also an outright, someone wanted to win, someone had to lose. Well, that picture of Hinault and LeMond is my all-time favourite. It took an awful lot of effort to get the perfect shot, but in this case, the perfect shot actually did evolve, and I was pretty happy about it.